Hey everybody, it's Rob Wayne. You know, I really wanted to create you a Christmas album this year, but it just so happened that it was not feasible and I couldn't do it fast enough. So I did the next best thing. I have a collection of music that I've recorded. So for the next half hour, kick back with a cup of coffee or hot cocoa, sit or even dance around the fire with your sweetheart. I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and what you're about to get is solid Rob Wayne gold. This is my Christmas gift to all of you. Thank you for being fans.
My friends all told me, oh, love 'em and leave 'em ought to be my middle name. I guess they were right. Love was nothing to me but some silly boy and girl game. But there she was one day, making forever stand in my way. There was something about her I couldn't resist. She'd smile at me and I'd fall apart. She'd say hello and I'd hear a love song working its way to my heart. There was something about her I couldn't resist, a feeling that I'd always missed. And there was no doubt I could not live without her. There was something about her. This very day, I can't figure it out. The lucky ones never do know. They smile and say, that's what love's all about. Just relax and go with the flow. But every kiss said forevermore. So I married her just to make sure. There was something about her I couldn't resist. She'd smile at me and I'd fall apart. She'd say hello and I'd hear a love song working its way to my heart. There was something about her I couldn't resist, a feeling that I'd always missed. There was no doubt I could not live without her. There was something about her.
On the eve of a wedding before I married Lori, I wrote this song using Patchable's canon and had the Jacksonville Symphony Orchestra come in and play with me.
filled her eye. She began to cry when she read the line, I love how much you love me. I hear her symphony each time you draw her closer to me. I take your hand, you take mine too, and I know I have found my forever in you. We kiss the bride, so I dried your eye. Paused for a moment just to say how much I love you. Eternal kiss, darling, the finest sip of ecstasy that I've ever known. I hear a symphony each time you draw it closer to me. I take your hand, you take mine too, and I know I have found my forever in you. Ripples in time when two people find a love like yours and a love like mine, like mine. I hear a symphony each time you draw it closer to me. I take your hand, you take mine too, and I know I have found my forever in
This next song you can still find on YouTube, as we flew down to Tybee Island when I had my record contract. And you can find it under The Best Is Yet to Come, Rob Lane on YouTube. And you can still watch the video there. But here's the song for you.
He sneaks up on me smiling, and in his eyes I see a whole lot of his mommy and a big old bunch of me. With his wiffle ball and plastic bat in his tiny hand, he says, "Daddy, throw the ball to me so I can be the home run man." So we go out in the front yard as the day comes to a close. A mighty swing and that wiffle ball gently hits me in the nose. I pretend it knocks me out and fall down on the ground. And his laughter in the twilight has to be love's sweetest sound. All that God has promised is in the setting sun. I've learned to sing God's lullaby to the beat of a tiny drum. Found out where I'm going, found out where I'm from. And I believe the best is yet to come. Her mom bought her a dancing dress like the ballerinas wear, a tutu round her tiny waist, a tiara for her hair. She says, Daddy, sing a pretty song so the show can start. Then she dances round the living room, straight into my heart. I clap and yell out bravo as her dance comes to an end. She runs up and kisses me and calls me her best friend. Twinkle, twinkle, pretty girl, I know who you are. You're the greatest dancer in the world and your daddy's brightest star. All that God has promised is in the setting sun. I've learned to sing God's lullaby to the beat of a tiny drum. Found out where I'm going, found out where I'm from. And I believe the best is yet to come. And I believe the best is yet to come.
Now this next one happens to be one of my favorites of previously recorded songs, and we still play this one. The band is very familiar with this one.
If I could write it down on paper, the way I really see it in my mind, I'd write you a love song. You could feel my love in every line. Words would come so easy, but my fingers might refuse to move the pen. You've been hurt in love so many times, I know you're afraid to fall again. You need some love shine, melt your cold heart, and pick up the pieces someone tore apart. You go on a mental journey Every time I give my love so free, some old memory maker sure made love hard on me. From another place in time, you threw all caution to the wind. Your suspicious minds just need some time to gain control and let you love again. You need some love shine to melt your cold heart and pick up the pieces someone tore apart. For you need some love shine to burn down your bad time. Tonight could be the right time to let our love shine. Tonight could be the right time to let our love shine.
This next song was actually previously recorded by a different artist, but it never made the charts and never did anything. So when I came along, Dale asked me to pick the song up and do it. I did. The only thing I changed in it was the boy's name to my boy, Jacob.
School let out at 3 o'clock, and I picked Jacob up. I had the tin and the sleeping bags in the back end of a truck. Built a fire out by the lake, watched the sun go down. Fell asleep side by side on nature's hallowed ground. You may not find me every Sunday sitting on a front row pew. There are other ways of praying, I believe we still get through. The quiet of the backwoods with a boy and a fishing rod. That's just my way of talking to God. Waking to a whippoorwill at the crack of dawn. Sunbeam shining through the pines before the mist is gone. I hear a different drummer when I'm close to the land. Sometimes I have to get away to find out who I am. You may not find me every Sunday sitting on the front row pew. There are other ways of praying, I believe we still get through. Down a road less traveled, I let go of a lot. That's just my way of talking to God. I don't need a cathedral or a tabernacle choir. A mountain stream, cold and clean, gets me inspired. Standing in a rainstorm, some might think it's odd, but it's just my way of talking to God. It's just my way of talking to God. gone. I wanna climb the highest mountain. I wanna sail the 7 seas. I wanna be your hero, baby, for all the world to see. But most of all, I want you to love me. But most of all, I want you to love me. Let's walk through life together. My heart is in your hands. You can be my lover, baby. I can be your hero, man. But most of all, I want you to love me. Most of all, I want you to love me. I wanna feel our hearts in rhythm while we're lying in the sand. I wanna look into your eyes, girl, and you tell me I'm your man. But most of all, I want you to love me. Yeah, most of all, I want you to love me. Let's walk through life together. My heart is in your hand. You can be my lover, baby. I can be your hero, man. But most of all, I want you to love me. Let's walk through life together. My heart is in your hands. You can be my lover, baby. I can be your hero, man. But most of all, I want you to love me. But most of all, I want you to love me. Talking to his daddy in the park. Watched him playing ball most of the day. I was trying to ease the pain of what was going wrong at home. And suddenly I heard the young boy say, Daddy, I love you. 100 miles an hour, 66 times 2. Daddy, I love you. 100 miles an hour. His dad just smiled and said, son, I love you too. Suddenly it seemed so wrong, the silly things we'd done. A foolish pride can turn true love to storm. The young boy's simple words of love opened up my eyes. I wiped a tear and called her on the phone. And I said, honey, I love you. 100 miles an hour, 18 million thousand, 66 times 2. Honey, I love you. 100 miles an hour, and that's how fast I'm coming home to you. All the ways and all the words people speak of love, I can't remember hearing it that way. And through the years that followed, when things weren't going right, I close my eyes and hear that young boy say, he'd say, Daddy, I love you. 100 miles an hour, 18 million thousand, 66 times 2. Honey, I love you. 100 miles an hour, and that's how I'll be forever loving you. And that's how I'll be forever loving you.
And last but certainly not least, this next song was written by a great friend of mine who passed away before ever seeing anything come to pass with my music. His name was Dan Mitchell. He was the fella that wrote the song, If You're Going to Play in Texas, You Gotta Have a Fiddle in the Band. He wrote this song for me.
Met her at a party at a friend's house, and we hit it off real good right from the start. Came time to go, she lost her car keys, so I drove her home and lost my heart. We made a date to meet downtown for dinner, with that love and feeling coming on me strong. She showed up an hour late in the pouring rain, smiled and said, have you been waiting for me long? I've been waiting for you all of my life, from the moment my heart started beating. I've been waiting for you all of my life, in all of my dreams, since forever it seems. I've been waiting for you all of my life. My life. You think by now I'd finally learned my lesson, but when you're in love, I guess you never do. She talked me into driving her to Walmart, said she'd only be a moment or two. So I parked the car and fired up the radio, and right away they played our favorite song. She showed up an hour late with some brand new shoes, smiled and said, have you been waiting for me long? I've been waiting been waiting for you all of my life. Well, all of my life.
Now available on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, anywhere you get your favorite music.
Gonna start ourselves a county grand jury. Not a right, but a duty. Throw out the corrupt. It's been plaguing all of us. It's gonna be an epic revival. Rekindling of a fire from the remnant that's been silent way too long. Can you hear the call, y'all? We are the only way.
And next month, our January release,
My baby left because of climate change. I can't farting in the fields all day. I causing too many hurricanes. I'm down in Florida.
and if you've enjoyed these Rob Lane songs, believe me when I tell you, you're going to love what's coming in the near future.
'Cause baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Running like a wild, wild horse on an open range. Running with the wind. Never looking back again. Honey, these ain't my socks. Honey, these ain't my socks. These ain't the size I wear. Someone else has slipped in with a much bigger pair. Another rooster's in the hen house. Another cock-a-doodle-doo is ruffling your feathers, doodle-dooing when you.
That's right, there is much, much more to come, folks. So, hey, do me a favor, like, subscribe, come over and join us on Facebook. And hey, join the Rob Lane gang. You get inside material, free giveaways, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, Merry Christmas to you and yours from all of us. And thanks for spending a little while with me.